T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978 reviewing Transformers Robots in Disguise Warrior Class Megatronus. To those of you late in the game, Warrior Class is like a dumbed down deluxe class. Unfortunately, they tend to be the same price in most stores. I personally think these things should be about $10 at most. On the back, you get the instructions. You no longer get an instruction manual and no bio. Right here, I like it. Hasbro employed a new photographer, so they actually know how to transform these things now. So that is awesome. Anyway, one thing I noticed and one thing about Warrior Class figures is they get less paint apps than they should. Like his chest is all gray, but up here you see it's gray and purple right there, and he has black accents right there, but it doesn't right there. But anyway, I'm kind of still impressed with this robot, so let me open him up, play with him, and then tell you how I feel. Okay, I've spent some time with Megatronus, and as you can see, he looks decent. It looks good right here. I mean, he's alright. He has great articulation for the price point and whatnot, and for what these things are. But just like most of the rest of Robots in Disguise, he just suffers from a lack of paint and a lack of just mass. But as you can see, he can pose very well, and he looks good. The only problems I have with his design, and this may be not a fault of the toy, these long forearms that I hate long forearms because when you bend the elbows all the way, it just makes the biceps just look extremely short. And he is very hollow. I don't know if I just mentioned that. Back of this is hollow. Back of the legs is hollow. And if I have any real super problem with the design, these butt cannons that I don't think they knew what to do with. Maybe if they gave him the articulation to rotate over his hips, that would have been good. But posability, ball jointed head, that's good. The shoulders have more range than probably any of the other Warrior Class figures. They can go in and out like that. His arms can go up that high out to the side. His bicep swivel, elbow, and the wrists don't rotate. They do that, but that doesn't help anything. He has a waist joint, ball jointed hips that can go out that far, kick forward, thigh swivel, and the knees do more than 90 degrees. But the ankles, there's nothing in the feet, but the way the feet are designed, he is very stable. His weapon is this spear thing right there. It can be held underneath his arm, as you were just seeing, or you can hold it in his hand to slice people up. The transformation is rather simple. I figured it out. I don't even watch this show to even know what the toy should look like in vehicle mode, but it was easy for me to figure out without even looking at the instructions first. But to be sure, yes, I did look at the instructions. Anyway, to start it, rotate his head, flip the hands under, and rotate the arms like this. Now bring these shoulder pads down. Actually, rotate the arms like this, sorry. Put the shoulder pads down, open the chest, push the head down, rotate this ball joint forward like that, rotate the ball forward like that. And for me, it's easier if you plug this in like now. Close the arms together. Now you go ahead and rotate the waist, bring the legs out, swing them forward. These pegs right here slot into this hole right there on both sides. Move the knee pads back and out of the way, and then grab the toe and bring that back on top of the knee pad. And now he's like a futuristic Cybertronian tank thingamabobble. And this looks good, but it suffers the same problem as the robot mode. It feels hollow. It can rotate. It tends to bump there because of this part right here. The gun's right there. So you got to watch out for that. This is optional. If you don't want it there, you can take that off. But it looks good. He's a nice tank or whatnot. There's not a lot of paint apps. What they give us do look good. Like I like this blue accent, but maybe if it had more blue like it actually has an actual toy and on the show. Maybe if this was painted in, because this is just boring black. But yeah. The golden age of Transformers collecting, as far as them actually looking their best, is over. But I can imagine any kid that's a fan of the show loving this toy because it does have good posability. So, yeah. I don't hate it too much, but could have been better. But it is fun for what it is. If you like this review, think about giving me a like, share, subscribe, comment. T-Man978 out of here.